Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Rivers' Chargers. They're getting close to kickoff in America's finest city, San Diego. So let's head out west and check in with our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
America's finest city on about as fine a Sunday afternoon as you're ever going to see. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the San Diego Chargers. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. A gain of 3, second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now it's 2nd and 7. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Again, Peterson.
Oh, good luck with that.
Oh, my goodness. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a first down.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Breeze now on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Shotgun now for Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. 1 yard is the gain there. It'll bring up second down. Time quickly to look at the Chargers defense.
Jason Verrett may not have ideal size as a cornerback, but no one plays the ball better in the air than the guy I call Mighty Mouse.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Kill. Hey, you ready?
Breeze Breeze to throw on second down. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal.
Ready, 53. Here we go. Hey, easy. Here we go. Easy. Easy.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
With a second-year man, it's Melvin Gordon, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Melvin Gordon's rookie year was a far cry from his last season at Wisconsin, wasn't it?
Boy, it was. Yeah, we got the numbers right here. 3.5 yards per carry, 641 yards, no touchdown.
Well, I think his team is really looking to do things to help him break out and get back to that Wisconsin form in 2016. Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well, but I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running department.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Rivers now to throw on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Time to get a glance at the offensive starters, and one of those isn't J.J. Watt, but it's Derek Watt that we talk about.
Nothing wrong with being little bro here. A starting fullback at the University of Wisconsin. Not many teams are utilizing this position in the NFL, but he fits perfectly. Will be a great lead blocker and can catch the ball out of the backfield.
And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
Stephon Anthony acclimated quite quickly to the NFL. As soon as he joined the team, he became their leading tackler.
In motion left comes Williams. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Rolling to his left. Now that's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. And they've got it here with a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And the back goes into motion. To the air again here, Rivers going underneath for Gordon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Second and goal to go now. A carry here for the big tight end. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On first down, Breeze. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because of...
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On second down, Rivers again. Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Play action now. Rivers steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins, the rookie from Louisville, in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Now, everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Dan Carpenter. His career long is 60 yards, so he's got a big leg. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And Carpenter knocks it through. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Jeremiah Tauchu coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hey, easy. Got it. Take four. Easy.
On second down, here's Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing Rivers. Flushed out right. And got his man complete. Give him 27 yards that time. And the Chargers are going to have a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. A gain of 6 there on first. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to San Diego after this timeout. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go. Check.
Allen, the man in motion left. Rivers now from the 50. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Third down now following the completed pass.
Ready? Go. Set. 380. Gun. Over. Ready? Begin. 12. Check safety. Here we go. Motion.
Rivers again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
They come up in an offset eye. Halfback sent in motion. Rivers to throw for it on fourth. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
The tight end Henry here in motion. On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
All week long as a defense, you game plan to stop this guy as a runner. And then when they start sneaking him out of the backfield and throwing it to him, that totally disrupts what you plan to do in the game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And the back goes into motion. They just got that play off. Now Rivers. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Hunter Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Breeze now on 1st down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll send Ginn in motion left. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we stumbled upon halftime here in San Diego with the Chargers, the home team, on top. As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, this will be fielded at the 6. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Gordon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The tackle made by Sterling Moore.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he motions the wide receiver. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the hurdle. Oh, Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's third down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
12. Detroit! Undercut. All right, now, look at 56. One now.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
He's crashing. He's checking.
On third down, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie, Travis Feeney. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Breeze now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Chargers a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Check, Patrick. Keep it skinny. Check, nickel.
On play action, Rivers. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Rivers now, the throw on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Henry's got it out on the left side. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step away and come back to San Diego after this. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Ready? Watch it now, Barney.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And the play clock's running down. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Halfback sent in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He's got time in the pocket. Now Breeze lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Play action. Breeze. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. But
and the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Hey! Jim, ready. Ready. Check 24, check 24. Hey! Why? Get wide. Down, Rocky. Kill. 4. Check. 12. Check. Right.
2nd down, Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Left side and caught by Flainer. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Here's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Red zone opportunity. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Second down following the incompletion. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the try here for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Hurry up!
On 3rd down, Rivers. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Rivers on first down. Man open left side. It's Williams. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
1 man in the backfield is Gordon. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Play clock winding down. Second down, Rivers. That is caught inside the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he's in across the chalk. Touchdown, San Diego. Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. On first down, Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. DeAnthony Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jatavis Brown picked it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
Now a play fake here. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. Slot man moves right. To throw is Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 48 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense, and you and I both know.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Ready. 5-5.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now a first down following that long gain. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Breeze now on first down. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the wideout in motion. They go play action here on first down. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his prime.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. And he motions the wide receiver. Again, it's Breeze. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Breeze, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw, and this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here, flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're gonna go for it. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. In motion left is Thomas. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's gonna let it. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their big-bodied receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints make some inroads.